connect. Bad news and good dope special effect. more can I say? I wouldn't be here today if the old school didn't pave the way. What more can I say? I wouldn't be here today if the old school didn't pave the way.
Ain't nothing like the old
What more
school.
can I say? I wouldn't be here today if the old school.
I remember Mr. Magic Flash, Grandmaster Cass, LL raising hell, but I didn't last. Every and Rock Kim was the shit to me. I flipped to see a Dougie Fresh show with Ricky D and Red Alert was putting in work. And Chuck Chill had my homies on the hill getting ill when shit was real. What I still remember raw with Daddy Kane when De La Soul was putting potholes in the game. I can't explain how it was. Houdini had me bumping on that Buddha getting buzzed. Cause still I was them block parties in the projects and on my block. If you don't stop sipping on that private stock. And through my speaker Queen Latifah and MC Light. Listen to tracks of KRS to get me through the night. With Tiller rockin' Mantronics instead of Sonics. Remember push it was the bomb shit. Nothing like the old
what
school.
What can I say? I wouldn't be here today if the old school didn't pave the way.
Like the
what can I say? I wouldn't be here today if the old school didn't pave the way.
Like the
what can I say? I wouldn't be here today if the old school didn't pave the way. What can I say? I wouldn't be here today if the old school didn't pave the way.
I had shell toes and BVDs. I kill a grease inside my leaves when I hit the streets. I play a Skelly Ring Olivio and catch a kiss. Before the homies in my hood learn to smack a bit. I remember way back the week weed they had. Too many seeds in the trade bag. I'm on the train heading uptown. Freestyling with some wild kids from Uptown. Profiling cause the hoop cheap was staring. Checking where the niggas wearing. I'm wondering if that's ahead. I remember stick ball, Uncle Hoochie's on the wall. I'm taking leaps on the steps, thinking up the hall. Through my childhood, wild as a juvenile. A young nigga trying to stay away from Mike Gazelle. Me and my homies breaking nights, trying to keep it true. Out on the roof, sipping 90 proof, ain't nothing like the old
what
school.
What can I say? I wouldn't be here today if the old school didn't pave the way.
Like the old
what
school.
can I say? I wouldn't be here today if the old school didn't pave
Ain't
the
nothing
way.
like the old
what
school.
can I say? I wouldn't be here
Hey,
today
Rich,
if the
ain't
old
nothing like the motherfucking.
One, two, 1, 2. What's up, everybody? Shout out to Shoddy Fiddle, 8 Roos. Welcome. This is another episode of Who Sampled Hip Hop Trivia. Happy Sunday, everybody. We're about to get the show underway, but let me just get a little settled here and get things ready to go. Check in, y'all. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I'm broadcasting live from Oakland, California. We've been doing this show almost 3 years. This is our 94th episode. So we're creeping up to 100. We took a 3-month hiatus, but we're back for another season. We're gonna go all the way through March, and then we're gonna take another little break. I'm doing some traveling, so you know how that goes. Life happens, so we're gonna take another little break, and then we're gonna start another season. But thank you for everybody who's been tuning in with us for the past 3 years. We got Marietta, Georgia in the house. So 3 years in the making. For those who weren't with us in the beginning, I was originally the host, and then I brought on DJ Plattern, who is another 45 record aficionado. And he was my co-host for a while until he got into some production stuff, but we're going to bring him back at some point. DJ Moody, what's up? Tulsa, Oklahoma in the house. All right. How's everything sounding out there? We got another great show lined up for you guys. All right. So I'm all set over here on this side. I just want to introduce the show. I go by Ren Renoir, Ren the Vinyl Archaeologist. I live in Oakland, but I grew up in New York in the suburbs, about 30 minutes north of Manhattan. I'm a DJ. I'm a student of hip-hop culture. I'm a promoter. I'm the founder of True School, which originally started as a weekly party that featured hip-hop legends, world-class turntablists, and emerging artists. and we kind of evolved into an event marketing company and also an event guide serving the Bay Area and beyond. You could check out trueschool.com. It's also a social media network. So if you want to post anything, it's a great resource for all things hip hop. As a promoter, I brought out a lot of the legends, a lot of hip hop legends, a lot of the pioneers from Bambaataa to Herc to Red Alert to Flash. I've also brought out Jazzy Jeff, Pete Rock, Premier, and also, a lot of like I said, hip hop legends from Brand Nubian, Special Ed, The Far Side, Talib Kweli, 45 King. The list goes on and on. I've been doing this since 1999, so that's a 20-year span plus. Thank you for the follow, Toom Sant. Welcome. This is Who Sampled Hip Hop Trivia. Oh yeah, let me just put this up for the people who are watching on YouTube or Facebook. Please join us on Twitch. This is where we're going to be taking the answers for the show. So it's right there, twitch.tv/TrueSchool. And thanks for everybody who found us here for the past 3 years. And so as a DJ, I've definitely opened for a lot of my heroes, whether it be Rakim, Wu-Tang, Jay Electronica. Actually, I opened for Jay Electronica, and at some point, Dave Chappelle showed up. There's a YouTube video. You could just search Jay Electronica, Dave Chappelle, if you want to see that video. And I've also spun at some festivals like Outside Lands. Last year, I spun for the second time at Outside Lands in San Francisco. This year will be my 7th year at Bottle Rock Festival in Napa. They got a great lineup this year. They got Lizzo and Red Hot Chili Peppers and a slew of great acts. I'm definitely looking forward to spinning there in May. We also have our own hip hop streaming platform, True School TV. Let me put that in the chat for those who are not aware. It's basically kind of like a Hulu for hip hop. Nope, that doesn't work. All right, so that's the website to get onto our hip-hop streaming platform. Shout out to Sawif, shout out to Greg MV, thanks for joining us. So we've had a bunch of different co-hosts throughout the past 3 years, from House Shoes, we just had him on last week, Green Lantern, Cosmo Baker, we've had a couple times. We've had Arabian Prince from NWA, Selecta, also known as Selecta 720 here on Twitch. He's the MVP of the show. He's the GOAT. I'll call him the GOAT because he's won the most games. But he hasn't, he's been busy Sundays. I think he's in Las Vegas right now. But he's brought on the likes of Paradise Gray. He's brought him on a few times. I don't know if you know Paradise Gray from the X Clan. He used to be the promoter of the Latin Quarter. But we've also had Bus Crates, DJ Epic, Neil Armstrong, DJ Andy Smith of Portishead, Domino from Hieroglyphics, Davey D, Des Andres of Slum Village, Cutso, Flip Out, and so many more. But thank you for joining us today. I'd like to introduce our guest co-host. Pull this up right quick. He's known worldwide as a DJ and turntablist. He always brings a smile to fans and promoters. He's got impeccable skill. He's won the 2000 DMC UK Championship and also 1999 Team World Champ with the Scratch Perverts. He's a crate digger himself. Please put a 1 in the chat and welcome our guest co-host, DJ Mr. Thing. What's up, Mr. Thing?
What's going on? How you doing?
Welcome to the show. Glad to have you here with us. Thank you for taking your time. I know you have a busy schedule, and thank you for just taking the time to be with us today.
Thanks so much for having me come and do it. It's great. It's been a proper hectic day today, and the last couple of days. So yeah, I just got home like an hour ago or so.
Well, I'm glad you made it. Shout out to Matt Flint. Thank you for joining us. Looks like everybody's ready. DNE's ready. Grip One, welcome. Oh yeah, you need to send me let me know what the poster you want since you won last week, Grip. All right. So just to start off the show, can you just tell some folks, about some of your origin story?
Yeah, sure. So I'm from like a little village in Kent in the UK, and it's like southeast of London. It's not really a lot going on there. But I got into hip hop kind of around when I was at school, and I was got into it from getting tapes given to me by people, and I had older cousins who gave me who lent me records and stuff because they had a job and they had money to buy these things. I eventually just saw DJing on TV, saw videos of Mantronics DJing, and DJ Cheese was on like a famous BBC Music Weekend thing, and I was like, that's exactly what I want to do. That's what I want to do. So I just got into it that way, and then just didn't have turntables until maybe late 80s, early 90s. And I was just going around to people's houses, anywhere I could go and practice, basically. So I was just getting on the decks whenever I could, and then eventually I got my own. Once I got proper work, I was able to get some turntables, and then I just kind of found my way with it all.
Nice. So, at some point you won DMC championship in 1999 with the Scratch Perverts. I didn't even know you were part of the Scratch Perverts actually until I looked at your bio.
Yeah, I was one of the original members. I was there right at the start. So yeah, I was there. Basically, it kind of was formed around going on our record buying trips to Mr. Bongo in Soho, kind of mid-90s. I was going up there every month to go and buy records, and Tony Vegas was working in there. But I would always see a local DJ by the name of First Rate in the shop. But I knew who he was because I'd seen him DJing at events round my area. So once I started DJing, he came and found me because he heard about me, and then he battled me at my own party.
Really?
And then after that, yeah, for real. He turned up, set up his deck, set up his equipment, battled me, kicked my ass, and then we became friends right away. And then he was like, look, I've got all these gigs, let's do some gigs together. Then we were still going record shopping together and things like that. And then we started practicing together, and then around the same time, the whole Perverts thing started, kind of around the Mr. Bongo's era. There was a lot of people involved at the start, but in terms of the four kind of people that were doing the battles, it was me, First Rate, Prime Cuts, Tony Vegas. Then there was also like Plus One, Keller, Renegade, Harry Love. They were the other, the kind of core, the core of it all. So yeah,
nice.
That was me right at the beginning there.
Dope. And what years was that?
This was kind of mid to late 90s. This started. So it was when Mr. Bongo's moved to Lexington Street. That was when it kind of became official. So that was, I would say, 96, 97.
Nice.
I think. And then yeah, we won the teams in 99 in New York. And we went and did the ITF as well out in Holland and in Germany. And we got to meet all the Beat Junkies and all that, X-Men and everything. We met all of those guys out there doing all of that stuff as well. It was incredible. These were people that we really studied and looked up to. So it was great to be able to, hang out with them.
Nice. So yeah, as a team, so like who were your influences as a turntablist?
Initially, and you know, still to this day, Jazzy Jeff, Aladdin, Miz, a guy called DJ Devastate, who was in a UK group called Demon Boys, Pogo, Cutmaster Swift, Business, Cash Money, Babu, Shortcut. You know, Rob Swift, obviously. Mr. Sinister was a massive influence on me. In fact, my DJ name was just DJ Thing. But because I was so inspired by Mr. Sinister that my friends kept calling me Mr. Thing, and it just stuck. And that's it. I've never been able to shake it.
Nice. That was actually my next question. I was like, all right, where would the name come from? Perfect. Nice. Yeah. That's dope.
The Thing part of it comes from the Addams Family, the hand. And then I realized it's actually the Thing from the Fantastic Four. And then also one of my favorite films is John Carpenter's The Thing.
Ah, nice.
So it's a triple thing, you know?
Dope. Nice. So you're still digging records today. You're gonna be playing all your samples on records, right?
Yeah, I pulled all the records out. I thought it would be fun.
Nice. How many records do you have at this point?
It's about 17,000. Not as much as I used to have. I used to have a stupid amount. In fact, I got 2 rooms here full of stuff. But it's a lot more contained than it ever used to be. You know, I had nearly 40,000 at one point. Wow. And it was just stupid. Every time I tried to move house, it was a disaster. So I vowed never to go there again. And so I've just trimmed it back and trimmed it back and trimmed it back, you know.
I feel you. Yeah. Especially when you move, you realize how much you have to let go.
Yeah, you got to let them go sometimes. You can't see them. They're all in the other room, basically. This is just my kind of little studio DJ room here. But yeah, they're all in the other room. All the 45s are in here. And that's on the other wall you can't see. But all the LPs and the 12s are all in the other room.
Nice. So I just wanted to kind of just show the folks what we're talking about when we talk about the scratch purpose. Is it okay if we show a little something for the people?
Oh, amazing. Yes, please do. Yeah.
Okay, let's see here. Let me pull it up.
I haven't seen this for years, so this will be fun.
Here we go.
I'm going to look a lot. There would be no beard, by the way.
Here we go. Let's see.
I have this message for all of you.
Next up, yo, I believe that praise. To the one that praise. Next up, yo, I believe that's infamous.
I'm gonna knock your ass out too.
Heard of us. Next up, yo, I believe that.
I don't think so. And so, as the Allies' plane comes into land,
So there you have it. Just a little clip. You guys were definitely going after folks. Shots fired.
That is funny. Oscar clip for me with the fake gun there. That is amazing. I haven't watched that since we did that. In all seriousness, I have not watched that since we did that.
You were going after Craze, A-Track, the Allies.
It was. I felt bad now. As soon as you played the bit with the baby crying, I felt terrible. Just then.
So was that supposed to be that the baby crying was supposed to be for A-Track?
A-Track, because he was so young.
Because he was so young. That is hilarious. Because he must have been like
12.
16, 17 years old or something.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it was just for battling. We all actually got on pretty well. So, it was just all for the show. We had when we battled the Enforcers in London to compete to get to the Worlds, they basically did the same kind of thing to us. They just took us apart with they had individual disses for each of us. It was amazing. Yeah. So it was like, oh, okay. They took the DJ Dummy route. Do you remember that DMC where Dummy just dissed everybody that was on the lineup that night? They kind of did the same thing to us. So we had to kind of bring that energy to there. So also as well, actually, with that battle there, by the time we got on, we were on last. The monitors had all blown, so we had no monitors at all. So basically, we were DJing off what we could hear on the very back wall of the venue, which was huge.
Oh wow!
And somehow, on instinct, we could hear ourselves, and we all kind of knew the thing inside out. But it's before the mixers really had the cue feature where you could hear the master. So it was quite stressful for the first maybe minute. We kind of got comfortable and everything, so it was all good.
Yeah, that was crazy. And at the time, Craze and A-Track were really like the ones to beat. You know what I mean? I think Craze won in 2000. And with he did an incredible routine that I've never seen in my life.
He's absolutely one of the best DJs I've ever seen. When we were doing the ITFs, they did their solo rounds, his solo rounds at the ITF the year we did it, 97 maybe. It was out of this world. I've never seen anything like it. I can just remember all of it. It was just a real moment, Yeah. So yeah, he's just one of the best DJs. Obviously, A-Track has done incredibly well.
Oh yeah,
with everything that he's doing. So that's why I also feel very bad about what happened there.
That's hilarious. Yeah, it's all part of battling, though, right?
It's totally part of battling. I've had people do it to me. I've done it to people as well. It's just the way it is when it comes to that.
Gotta love it. The spirit of the battle.
Yeah, it's important.
Oh yeah, definitely, and it's part of the creativity of it all.
Yeah, definitely, man. We had like a rehearsal room, and we were just like giving the mirror absolute hell. Imagine trying to think where they would be in in terms of the stage.
Right.
So it was pretty funny.
You're like pointing. You're like giving them the finger.
Yeah. Just trying to just put. It was all energy at that point, I think.
It's all about that showmanship.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, shout out to everybody tuning in. We got Mr. Thing from the UK, 2000 DMC champ. He's part of the crew called the Scratch Perverts. They won the team battle in the DMCs in 1999. Shout out to Snake Eyes, Chill, Shoddy Fiddle, DB Banner. Thanks for joining us. Snake Eyes. This is Who Sampled Hip Hop Trivia. So just to let you guys know, for all the newcomers, this is a hip hop trivia game. You guys are the contestants, all right? So this is how the game works. Let me just look at my run the show here right quick. I have too much stuff on here. All right, this is how the game works. We're gonna play 20 samples that were sampled by hip hop, R&B artists, and the like. Sometimes it's house music. We'll let you know in advance if it's like something obscure. And you in the chat have to guess who sampled it and what song it was sampled in. Those two things. First person to guess correctly in the chat will win the round. We're going to have 20 rounds, like I mentioned. I'm going to have 10 samples. Mr. Thing pulled out 10 samples, and the person with the most points wins the game. And the person who wins the game will actually take home a hip hop poster, courtesy of Jimmy Love, who's a Bay Area artist who has been designing these dope hip hop posters on his website, hiphopheads.com. You can go to hiphopheads.com to download one for free, and all he asks you to do is just donate to the ACLU or register to vote and stuff like that. So let me just show you some of the dope posters that he's been designing since the pandemic. Let's see here. So that's Boots Riley, Mos Def, Herc, Biggie, Nipsey Hussle, Slick Rick. He's got a slew of these. He's got tons. DJ Premier, Questlove, and he's got tons. So yeah, whoever wins the game will win one of those posters. And we'll send them right to you. And then we also have rules to this game. So let me just go over the rules. Shout out to Evie Nicole and High Grade, our mods. The number one rule is name the full artist and song. So for example, if it's Kool G Rap and DJ Polo, name the whole thing. All right. Don't just say Kool G Rap. You gotta say DJ Polo as well, or Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rock. And the song. Number 2, spell correctly. Watch out for autocorrect, because sometimes if you try to type Queen Latifah, it may say Queen Latina, and that's not the correct answer. Hip hop spellings, you know how they misspell the words and stuff like that. We'll give you a pass on that. Number 3, there could be more than one answer. So we have a particular answer in mind. If it's not the same answer, but it's the correct answer, we'll fact check it. If it's the correct answer, we'll give you the point. Titles, parenthetical titles. It means the titles in the parentheses. We'll accept those. Also, we consider interpolations as samples. So they could definitely trip you up depending on how the artist flips it. Number 4, no cheating, no Shazamming, no Googling, all right? This has got to be straight off the top of the dome, all right? Those are the rules right there. And Chill says, Ren, respect my sword, bro. I'm not good, but I'm earnest. All right, so if you guys are ready, what's up, Arvin? If you guys are ready, put a 1 in the chat. And we'll get the game going. Also, if you like the show, feel free to donate bits, subscribe to the channel. I did take a hiatus from streaming, so I'm down to like 19 subscribers. I used to have like over 100 at some point. Ooh, Explizzy in the house, Kenzo's in the house, Electric Wig is ready, Grip is ready, Tombsant is ready. DJ One of a Kind is ready. DNE is ready. Elphonics, Noir Haven is ready. All right. Ink Kong is ready. Shoes is in the house. Make sure you follow House Shoes.
How you doing, sir?
PH713 is ready. Yeah, make sure you follow House Shoes. Make sure you follow DJ Mr. Thing. He's been killing it. I really enjoyed your De La set the other day. You're killing it as usual.
Thank you very much. It was completely unplanned. I just came in and was like, I need to play this now. So yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did one also the other day, and it was like you said, it was unplanned, and it was actually very cathartic.
Yeah.
with regard to just the tragic loss of Trugoy the Dove, and just playing their songs and just revisiting their classics was just was a good feeling. DB Banner, thank you for the 500 bits. I appreciate that. Evie Nicole, thank you for the 100 bits. All right, so all right, here we go. M Loud, thank you for joining us. All right, so I guess let's get it going. I'll just go ahead and get started. I usually start easy and get progressively more difficult as the game progresses. But here we go. We'll go with the first one. Okay, first person to guess correctly in the chat will win the round. Grip, got it. De La Soul, Ring, Ring, Ring. That is the correct answer. So let me pull up. Here we go.
Yes, this is Miss Renee King out of Philadelphia. I'd like for you to give me a call on area code 215-222-4209, and I'm calling in reference to the music business. Thank you.
Hey, how you doing? Sorry I can't get through. Why don't you leave your name and your number, and I'll get back to you.
All right, so the first point goes to Grip. Like I said, I start easy and get progressively harder. So, for the easy ones, you still got to be fast on the keyboard. So, and also for those people who are, we got a hype train on deck. For those people who are playing on their phones, there is a lag, so you may want to get on a laptop. All right. All right. So you're up next, Mr. Thing.
Okay. I'm just going to go in with difficult.
All right. Sounds good.
Here we go.
And it's all, 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 and it's all. And it's all.
Any takers? I think you may have
Anyone
stumped
get
him.
that?
I think you may have stumped him right off the bat.
I'm sorry.
You want to run it back? Run it back one time for him.
Yeah, 1 second.
Ooh, shoes.
And it's all, 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 and it's all. And it's all.
Looks like Shoes got it.
Shoes got it indeed.
Mood's
is-
Secret of the Sand remix.
Yeah. You want me to play it? I got it here.
Yeah, go ahead. House Shoes is on the board.
Giving up secrets, secrets of the sun. Giving up secrets of the sun. Giving up secrets of the sun.
DJ Moody says, somebody kick Shoes out of the chat. Hilarious. All right. So Moo, they're from Ohio, right?
Yeah, from Ohio.
All right. So here's another one, another easy one, everybody. So right now we got Shoes and Grip 1, got one apiece. And here's my second one. Super easy. Shoe says, I'm just going to do the hard ones. Evie Nicole, Brass Monkey Beasties. We'll give it to you. Evie is on the board. She was quick on the draw. Prior Inc. also said Beastie Boys. High Grade 1 said Beastie Boys Brass Monkey. That is the correct answer right there. So we've got it right as well. Electric Wig got it right, but Evie got it first. All right, so here we go. Let me just play Brass Monkey right quick, and then we'll go on to Mr. Thing's second.
Brass monkey, that funky monkey. Brass monkey junkie, that funky monkey.
All right, so we got a three-way tie. Grip, House Shoes, and Evie got one apiece. You're up next.
Okay, ready?
All right, let's go. Woo! Shoe says, she said remix Far
He's
Side.
absolutely on the money.
Congratulations to House Shoes with another point. That's the correct answer.
You want me to play that real quick?
Go ahead. Yeah, shout out to the Far Side. They actually were just here yesterday. I was supposed to go over there and film them, but I kind of caught a cold. So, but shout out to the crew. They're almost back together. They got one more member who needs to get back on board, and you know, but we just got to get Booty Brown on board, and but he actually owns the name, so. That's why they've been going by the Far Side.
I always wonder what was going on with them. You know, I've seen various versions of them performing at various things over here, and I've never really wondered, you know, who owned what and who was in charge and who owned the name and all of this kind of stuff. So there you go.
Yeah. So yeah, they've been performing. It was just Booty Brown and Imani were just performing as the Far Side because you know Booty Brown owns the name. So but Trey and Fat Lip are back with Imani performing as the Far Side, and I mean, to me, Trey and and Fat Lip are kind of like the core of the group, but they all, they all got their contributions to the group, and yeah, I'm just glad that they're almost all back together. I saw them last year, and it was a dope show.
That's good. That's good. They're coming out here maybe this month or next month. So
Nice.
yeah, that'll be good to see them again.
Nice. All right, so here's my next one. We got House Shoes with 2, Grip, and Evie got 1 apiece. Here's the next one. All right, so Elphonic says All Eyes on Me. We'll take that one. That's not the one I had in mind, but yes, the one I had in mind was Nas Street Dreams. But Elphonics is on the board. Let me pull up All Eyes on Me. Oh, I don't have that song? Dope. Oh. All right. We'll just keep it moving then. All right. So yeah, you're up next.
I'm ready. I'm ready when you are.
Let's go.
Okay.
Blind faith makes me follow you. I'd live in a cave if you wanted to. Just ask me and I'll marry you. You don't have to sell me, 'cause you overwhelm me. I've made up my mind for a lifetime.
What song, Grip?
When you say that every time that we make love will be the first time we made love, and every act of love will please you. Oh, baby, I believe you.
Sawif says, Little brother, whatever you say, that is the correct answer.
That is the right answer.
So Sawif is on the board.
What up, brown skin? Your body smelling like cinnamon. Hair in the bun, your toes done so feminine. Heard you suck your teeth like, oh no, here we go again. Let me get your name so I can be more deep.
There you go. Sawif is on the board. Thank you for the follow. Earl Biggers and Wayne Contact. This is Who Sampled Hip Hop Trivia, our 94th episode. All right, let me pull up my next one here. Another easy one.
Well, these diamonds on my windshield and these tears from heaven. Well, I'm pulling into town on the interstate. I got a steel train in the rain. And the wind bites my cheek through the wing. And it's these late nights and this freeway flying that always makes me sing.
D&E says De Las Oodles of O's. That is the correct answer. So D&E is on the board. Let me pull up Oodles of O's. Here we go.
Since I switched to Nexus, my site runs perfect.
That's right, Prior Ink. Oodles of O's. He got it right too.
Oodles and oodles of O's, you know. You get them from my sister, you get them from my bro. All I is man and once an embryo. And my solid gold, I don't cast the glow. Yes, I guess it's reflex, some have no control. I'd rather let her laughter and tally off I go. Canoeing up the river or out into the O. You just know we're not, so not in a row.
There you go. Another classic. Which one? Which of the De La albums is your favorite, Mr. Thing? I mean, it's really for me. It's a very hard choice.
That's a really impossible question. There's so much I love about all of them, like, individually. I know it probably sounds like a cop-out answer, but I mean, all the skits on De La Soul is Dead are incredible. I think I'm probably gonna have to say Stakes is High.
Okay. Nice.
I think that's what I'm gonna have to say though, because that has one of my favorite skits ever on it.
And which one is that?
It's the bit at the end of the business where the music comes in and it fades in and they just shout out loads of people and then it fades out again and then it goes into another thing and then it goes into a completely different track. But it's an amazing version of Look of Love that they use. And they just shouting people out over it. The beat is just like amazing. When I got it for the first time, I think I rewound that thing like 20, 30 times. Just losing my mind at this beat. But every album of theirs is just crazy.
Yeah, totally. I saw
I've got a real soft spot for Impossible Mission as well.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Nice.
I love it.
Yeah, I love Balloon Mind State as well. And of course, De La Soul is Dead is such a classic. Just because they were trying to, shed the whole hippie thing, and it's like they're like, don't mess with De La. They'll beat you
so
up.
Funny. Yeah.
But the first one is a classic. With all the it's such a masterpiece, a sampling masterpiece.
What a legal nightmare that thing is.
Yeah, totally.
that and Paul's Boutique.
Oh yeah, yep. That Paul's Boutique. Probably also Public Enemies that Take a Nation Millions.
Yep, absolutely.
Those three albums, like crazy samples. But yeah,
samples on samples.
Yep. Yeah. Unbelievable. Explizzy says AOI is underrated.
Very much so, yeah.
Word up.
And they're
so
amazing. They're amazing Ghost Weed skits as well. The Ghost Weed skits.
Yeah, and their skits are just all day, just genius. They're like Crocker.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what the hell is that? All right, it looks like you're up next, so
I'm ready when you are.
Let's go.
Okay. Here we go.
Right now, Shoes got 2. Any
That's it.
takers? Oh, it looks like you might have stumped them on this one. So Weave says Gangstar, Take Two and Pass.
So close. It's close. DJ Moody has it.
DJ Moody says Gangstar, Speak Your Clout. That's the correct answer.
It is the correct answer.
I agree, Grip. Mr. Thing is playing nothing but heat. Can you play that sample again? Because I missed it.
It's wild. It's right at the end. Bear with me 1 second.
Sure. DJ One of a Kind, welcome. Wow.
That's it. That's it.
Dang, congratulations to Moody for knowing that one. All right, Moody's on the board. We got
That's a
Choose.
super good one.
Yeah, no doubt. And that's one of my favorite Gangstar tracks. I love that shit. House Shoes got
DJ
two.
routine with it.
Say again?
Oh, sorry. I was just saying I do like a mix with it out of that sample into Speak Your Clout, but like, trigger it up and stuff. So, yeah.
Nice. So, yeah, we got House Shoes with 2. And we got Grip, Evie, Alphonics, Sawif, DNE, and Moody with all one apiece. This is a pretty even game. So everyone's got it. Anyone can win it. DJ Moody said, my friend showed me that a long time ago, the only way I knew it. Nice. All right, so I'm up next. Let me pull up my next one. All right, here we go. Here's my next one. Earl Biggers, we'll give it to you. Shook Ones, Mob Deep. That's the correct answer. Shook Ones, Part 2. But yeah, we'll give you that one.
Word up, son. Word.
Yeah. To all the killers and the $100 billers.
So should we give it to Toom Sant then? Chat, what do you think? Should we give it to Toom Sant? He said Part 2. He was the first one who said Part 2. Let me know.
Yeah, I think give it to Tom Basant because he got that answer totally right.
Okay. We'll give
it Shook Ones. Yeah, Shook Ones Part 1 is a whole other thing entirely. Yeah,
okay.
right.
All right. Sounds good.